I'm going to show you the simplest way to add titles to your broadcast with an off-the-shelf Windows computer. In this tutorial, we're using the Blackmagic Design ATEM 1ME Production Studio 4K, a Behringer X-Touch Mini USB controller with Ian Morish's amazing software, an Asus Republic of Gamers 17-inch laptop with Windows 10 Home, PowerPoint 2016 for Office 365, and the SimpleSupers.com app. You'll find a list of products used in the description below. The SimpleSupers app allows you to use PowerPoint as a character generator by generating an alpha channel from the PowerPoint slides and then synchronizing them for playback into your production switcher or vision mixer. So let's get started. I'm in the US and our ATEM switcher is set up for 1920 by 1080, interlaced at 59.94 fields per second. So that's the 1080i 5994 setting. First, we need to connect the computer's displays to the switcher. My laptop has an NVIDIA graphics card and supports 3 displays with 2 external display outputs, HDMI and mini DisplayPort. We will need both displays connected so we can use key and fill in the downstream keyer on the ATEM. If your computer doesn't support 3 displays, you can purchase an additional display adapter, such as this USB HDMI adapter. You may also need a scaler to convert your HDMI signal to your switcher standard, like this Blackmagic Design up-down cross converter. To convert the HDMI signals to SDI, I'm using these inexpensive converters that I found on Amazon for about $20. I'm going to connect to the ATEM SDI inputs 2 and 3 since I'm using my Blackmagic Design Intensity Shuttle on the HDMI input 1. If you don't see your inputs connected on your multi-view, then you need to go to your display settings and change the resolution and refresh rate. I'll open the NVIDIA control panel and go to the Change Resolution section. Here you see my 3 displays. I'll click on the second one and set the resolution to 1080i and the refresh rate to 29 Hz, and then click Apply. Do the same for the third, and everything should be working. If you are using a different television standard, you may need to try the 25 Hz setting. I want to change the background images on each display to an image that I created to better identify them. So on my computer, I'll go to Background and select the different images for each monitor. Later, I will change these to a logo that will act as a bail screen. Now let's set up the downstream keyer in the ATEM software. Click on the Downstream Keys palette. I'm going to set up key 1, rate at 12 frames. Fill source is my input 2, which I named PowerPoint Fill, and the key source is my input 3, which I named SimpleSupers Alpha. Now check the pre-multiplied key button. I find this works well, but you can adjust the key manually if necessary. Now click on the Downstream Key 1 Auto or On Air button to make it live. Now that we're all connected, let's super something. Open the SimpleSupers PowerPoint template included with the trial and full versions of the software. Click on the SimpleSupers tab in the ribbon and click Process Alpha. In a few seconds you can select your alpha display, then click Start Show. PowerPoint will minimize and the SimpleSupers controller will pop up. Let's click on slide number 2. You will see the lower third animating in over your video. Now click on slide number 4. Once the lower third animates in, click on the left arrow and the slide will reset. Then click on the right arrow to bring in the animation again. You can use the left and right arrows on the keyboard. Or you can type the slide number in the box and press enter. To see more slide numbers, click the Page Down button on the controller. Feel free to click around the controller and get a feel for how it works. Note that if your downstream keyer is still turned on and you close the controller, your desktop images will be supered. I've created a background image with a logo to act as a bail screen if this happens. So I'll load the same image on display 2 and 3. It's a good idea to print your show notes and write the slide number down so you can quickly access a slide. You can also position PowerPoint behind the controller so you can see the slides. Sometimes changing to outline view allows you to see your slide contents more clearly. If you need to edit a slide, turn off your upstream or downstream keyer, close the SimpleSupers controller, make your changes on the PowerPoint slide, save the PowerPoint file, go to the SimpleSupers tab and Process Alpha, and then start your show. This is a quick and simple way to change titles on the fly. I changed the name and subtitle on that lower third and had it supered on in less than 25 seconds. So that gives you an overview of using PowerPoint as a character generator with the SimpleSupers app. As you can see, it's the simple way to add supers. Let me know if you have any questions or some of your own tips. You can leave those in the comments below. Please subscribe and be sure to check back for new products and tutorials at SimpleSupers.com.